It is crazy that no one is talking about this, despite the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers are playing as good a basketball as any team in the NBA is right now. But there's one thing in particular that is hiding in plain sight, and it has been one of the biggest reasons why the Lakers have been able to turn around their season and propel their way towards the top of the NBA standings. We're going to talk about what that thing is, how it's been impacting the Lakers, and how it could potentially keep impacting the Lakers for the rest of the season. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Lakers Digest. My name is Hunter Pitcoff. We cover everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers, whether it's rumors, reports, games, little nuggets that, like I said, no one's talking about. We're going to talk about it here on Lakers Digest. And since many of you guys are new, in fact, out of all you guys that have been watching our videos and seeing our channel blow up over the last month, almost 90% of you guys, almost 90%, watching our videos are not subscribed. I mean, you're already watching the content. You're getting free content. All you can do, all we ask, is to stop what you're doing right now, hit that subscribe button so you can tap into everything, keep up to date with everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. Not rely on the algorithms and the robots to guide you in the right direction. Just hit the subscribe button. It'll pop up on your feed right away. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer because I'm really excited to talk about this. This video is definitely for the basketball nerds like myself out there that want to get into the X's and O's of everything. The unsung hero of the Los Angeles Lakers season. And when you think of the guys, the movers and the shakers, you think of LeBron, you think of Luka, you think of Austin, even Hachimura having a great season. But this one player in particular has really turned the season around for the Los Angeles Lakers, has really helped change the identity of who the Los Angeles Lakers are. And this is a little fun stat that Mike Trudell, who covers the Lakers for Spectrum Sports Net, said. He said that Dorian Finney-Smith is a team best plus 163 in only 20 games as a Laker. That's an average of plus 8.2 per game. Next on the team is Luka Doncic, plus 7.3 in just 4 games. And then Austin Reaves is plus 2.9 in 50 games. So, guys, what Mike Trudell is referring to is plus minus. So, what plus minus is how much does the team that you're on outscore or get outscored in a game in which you are actually playing. So, in the games, or actually, let me put this back up for you guys again. So, in the time when Dorian Finney-Smith is on the basketball court, so when he is on the court playing, the Los Angeles Lakers have combined scored 163 more points than all the other teams they have played. So you want to have a positive, right? The higher the positive number, the better, and the lower the negative number, the worse it is. That's how it works. It's not like golf where it's the other way around. So, and I'm not a big plus-minus guy per se, but when you see a drastic difference in a player's performance, that's when you really know that there's an outlier here. And Dorian Finney-Smith has been an outlier when he's been on the floor for the Los Angeles Lakers. Again, the Lakers are outscoring teams by over 8 points per game, and Luka's only played in 4 games. The next best is Austin. We talk about how great of a season. It's only plus 3 for him. So what that shows you is that Dorian Finney-Smith, when he is on the basketball court in 20 games, that's more than enough sample size at this point. The Lakers have played about 55-ish games. That's, more than, probably a third-ish of the season Dorian Finney-Smith's been on the court. The Los Angeles Lakers are a significantly better team when he is out there on the court. And I also want to get into why that's going to be the case here as well, because what Dorian Finney-Smith does, he's not going to score 25 points a game. He's not going to drop these massive box sheet filling, stat crazy numbers like LeBron, Austin, Luka. Like, that's not Dorian Finney-Smith. But the dude is your definition of just a complete role player. Defensively, he is the exact type of wing that JJ Redick has wanted ever since he became the head coach of the Lakers. JJ Redick wants to switch pretty much everything. That's what he wants, especially on the perimeter. And Dorian Finney-Smith, at his size, he's about 6'7", 6'8". He's a big 225-ish pound kind of player. He's big, he's strong, he's physical. A little bit of an enforcer, has a bit of a chip on his shoulder. We've seen him at times even guard centers for the Los Angeles Lakers when they want to play small ball. And the reason why the Lakers can play small ball and they don't have to rely on Jackson Hayes and Alex Len and Trey Jemison to fill up all the center minutes, and why they can play him or Jared Vanderbilt or Rui Hachimura, but it's focusing on DFS here. is because Dorian Finney-Smith can guard the bigger players. He can go out on the perimeter. We saw him in the last game against the Denver Nuggets. He was guarding Jokic sometimes. He was guarding Jamal Murray. He was guarding Michael Porter Jr. at times. Like, he's such a switchable defender. He can literally guard anybody in a pinch if you really need him to. He's not like the Jared Vanderbilt type where you go, all right, throw him on an island and he's going to make it happen. He can do that, but what Dorian Finney-Smith really thrives at is his defensive versatility. And there's a reason why the Lakers have had one of the best defenses in the NBA since Dorian Finney-Smith's been there. And he's been someone who has completely changed the way the Los Angeles Lakers can play defense. Whether, I know he's not started a lot of games, a lot of you guys want him to start. And the reason why you guys want him to start is because of what he does defensively. And there's your argument why he should be in the starting lineup. But let's also talk about the three-point shooting here too, guys, because it's only going to get better from here. Now, Dorian Finney-Smith was shooting like 44% from three entering his tenure here with the Lakers. He was lights out on fire with the Brooklyn Nets. He's come back down to about 39%. But, guys, that's still a really freaking good number. He is still a sniper. And we also know, too, that he has a really good chemistry and relationship with Luka Doncic back to their days with the Dallas Mavericks. And this is what Dorian Finney-Smith had to say. It was pretty funny. Jovan Buha, reporter who covers the Lakers for The Athletic, said that Dorian Finney-Smith said he's been getting, quote, butt-naked wide open shots playing alongside Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Excuse my language. That's what Finney-Smith had to say. He said he feels like he's been rushing some shots and needs to take his time. So, again, he's shooting 39% from three as a Laker. That's a really good number. We all know about the Lakers shooting curse where guys get traded here, they sign here in free agency, and all of a sudden they forget how to shoot a basketball. That has not been Dorian Finney-Smith. If anything, he's regressed back to the mean rather than, been all the way shooting 44% from three. And the fact that he's saying this thinks that he could perhaps be even shooting better than what he is right now. And he's been right. When you watch the tape, sometimes I do think he rushes the shots a little bit. But look, I was at that game in Madison Square Garden. I know I'm a Laker fan. I cover Lakers Digest. I actually live in Long Island, New York. I was at the Garden at that game. And Dorian Finney-Smith was right. He was butt naked wide open for a lot of these shots. And it was a big reason why the Lakers offense was rolling in that game is because he had, I think, about 4 3-pointers just from the top of the key off pick and pops that he was running with LeBron. Well, now he's got Luka Doncic to do this too. The fact that you have hit those two and Austin Reaves as playmakers, guys like Dorian Finney-Smith, guys like Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, they are going to get wide open, like Dorian Finney-Smith said, butt naked open threes. And those guys are snipers. They can knock down that three at a very high clip. They can get extremely hot. You bring in Dorian Finney-Smith shooting that seems like it could potentially get better. Plus the defense, which is immediately translated as the Lakers have transformed themselves from being one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA to start off the season and teams that couldn't hold leads, the teams now that are fending off scrappy teams, making a push and ending up winning these games and closing out these games by a lot. I mean, look at that Denver game. It was a close game the entire time. The Lakers won by over 20. Why? Because they're playing great defense and they're hitting shots. And Dorian Finney-Smith even getting that clutch offensive rebound and put back layup against the Portland Trail Blazers. That ultimately helped them win that game after a two-game slide, losing to two of the worst teams in the NBA in the Charlotte Hornets and the Utah Jazz. But Dorian Finney-Smith has been the unsung hero. No one, and I mean, national media and even some of these Laker channels, they're not talking about how freaking good Dorian Finney-Smith's been for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's going to be a free agent this upcoming offseason. And now, especially getting Luka Doncic, Rob Pelinka, I'm calling on you. Keep making the right moves. Sign Dorian Finney-Smith to a multi-year deal and keep him around because he has been an amazing difference maker for your Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, if you have watched all the way through this video and you're enjoying what you're watching, or you just want to hate on it, I don't prefer you do that. But however you're tapping in, but you're not subscribed, again, I'm going to show this one more time for you guys. Almost 90% of you guys watching the videos are not subscribed. And I know the guys and gals who are watching, they are tapped in. They know for a fact that I show this graphic every single time. And you go, Hunter, we keep seeing it. We keep seeing people, you keep trying to get people to subscribe. You're telling us you got to subscribe. That's why, because 90% of you guys are getting this free exclusive content surrounding your Lakers are not subscribed. So if you want to tap in, just stop what you're doing right now, hit that subscribe button so we can reach 17,000 subscribers. That is the next goal for this channel. We are growing crazy, and the reason why we're growing is because of you guys. You are the subscribers. You are the fan base. We appreciate it. And like I said, big game tomorrow coming up too against the Dallas Mavericks. We are going to keep you guys tapped into that. We'll definitely be putting out content covering this game, as it's going to be Luka Doncic's first time playing his former team. So if you want to keep up with all that, subscribe here to Lakers Digest.